Hi everyone. I've been a busy girl. The last couple of days I have been making, well, it's in the morning here at the moment, so yesterday before I went out for the afternoon I made some journaling cards. Now this one was, or most of these, I think I've only got two that are not collaged. Yep, those two. The rest I tore up, I crumpled up one of my sheets of paper and then tore it, and this is the result. This one is still a little damp, so I'm not going to play with that very much at all at the moment. But I'll show you these. These are what I've done. Like I said, I crimpled the paper, then I went over with my little brush and did some colouring. That's why you've got a lot of green showing through, and I've bordered this one with green and this one with brown. Now I've got a little piece of writing paper on the back, and when I come to put these into journals I can then put a focal thing on the front, so that will finish those off quite nicely. But there's two, and another one that still needs to be flattened out properly. But I was anxious, I wanted to show you, so that's why they're not all laying very flat at the minute, because I've got to put them in a big dictionary or something or other. Where is my big dictionary? Hiding behind boxes. But those two, this is the top half of that bit there, like that. So I liked this one. I didn't want to destroy it by turning it into collage bits. So, but that's all out of my lovely big shrinking pile of papers. Okay, then I decided I would use my smaller stack of papers, these pretty ones, Bits of Blossom Chatter. Now I got these from Temu, so doesn't it? It just says made in China. But they are gorgeous. I've shown you this packet before. And I'm dwindling them down too. This is good. Get stuff in, got to use it. And I haven't put the journaling lines on the back yet. But they're all very pretty. But I thought I would show you how I've done these in particular. I didn't use a wet glue. I used a sheet of double-sided adhesive. And I laid out some cards. I've got 3 on an A4. This is smaller than an A4. Where are we? This A4 goes to about there. But I've laid them out, and I thought what I would do is cut these apart and put the papers on and just show you how easy it is. It's easier to handle if you cut them apart once you've got the double-sided paper on there. Okay. Now I'm going to leave the little bits hanging off because it's easier to cut if it's attached to paper. Sometimes this backing sheet comes off very quickly, and other times you have to struggle with it. Now I've got a lot of little cut-offs, so I think I'm going to do this little one as a collage of all of those pretty papers, and I'm going to go across this way, I think. I'm not going to cut them or tear them, I'm just going to stick them on as they are, because I think they look pretty anyway. It doesn't matter if it's upside down or not. a piece of yellow one. Oh, that's a nice long one. So let's change directions. And this one. Let's go this way again. Oh, come. Don't play around. I think I might put all of this one. Not like that way. Might not see the top anyway. Okay, now let's cut the scraps off and create more collage papers. I'll cut them up there so that they fall into that pile. Now I can see right here and around there. Just less than a smidge. Oh yeah, you could call that a smidge, I suppose. A smidge is something very tiny. They get stuck to your fingers when you don't want it to. Come on. Okay, that can go in the bin, that can go in the bin. That can... What else do I have down here? That can go in the bin. I know I could use them, but I can't save every little piece of paper. It's just impractical. Now, isn't that pretty? I could have gone one step further and inked every little border in there, which would have made it look super fantastic. Let's get my VersaFine out. Starting to get a bit old, this poor thing. It's been hammered this last few months. I'm not tapping it off. I'm just keeping the full range of colour on my brush. What's happening here? It gives me that lovely depth of colour on the border. That's lovely. I do like that. That's very nice. All right, let's make a simple one now. I chose 3 patterns because I had 3 cards, but I just didn't think about collaging the whole with the scraps until I was just sitting here chatting with you, and I thought, oh, I could do a collage with all those scraps. Because ultimately that's what it's going to be for. I'll put them in my little collage bag and it will all be good. It's sticking to my fingers. Doing a little dance. And once again, just over the edge. Because that way I can get a nice crisp finish. Very nice. must remember to take my time when I'm cutting. I'm getting lazy, I'm doing it quickly and I'm missing bits. So my apologies for slowing down, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Okay, there you go. Okay, a little bit more for collage. Let's put an edge on this. It really is just this simple to make a journaling card. Cut your cards out, corner them or don't. It's up to you whether you want your corners rounded or not. Oh, I do like that. Beautiful, deep, rich sepia. My favourite physical papercraft store is closing down. They're staying online, thank goodness. But at the end of the year, they're closing the physical store, which is a real pity because it's only 10 minutes away from me. That's lovely. I like that. Okay. So I've got to go down and take advantage of their sales. You know, they've got percentages off until the end of year, which is going to be awesome for us. But we just lose the physical store. We lose the contact with the ladies, and they had classes, 4 or 5 classes every month. Or even just get together, you know, bring your stuff in and scrap away. If you want to buy anything from the shop while you're there, well, good for you. Now I'm going to put this little one. These pretty little flowers will go on there. So, you know, much to my distress, I'm not going to have the full range of things available that Paper Flourish sell, unless I want to order it online and pay postage. Which is okay, because I don't want to see them out of pocket. I've been going to that store for, oh, what? I was coming down from Murray Bridge. Yeah, it would have to be 15, 20 years at least. Wow. I found them via one of my daughters. She lived up close to the original shop at Paravista. And I was just blown away with everything they had there. That was amazing. You know, and their stock has just increased exponentially. And now it's decreasing. So I'm not a happy girl. Can't really grumble though. I've had some wonderful times there. I have participated in a couple of crafting sessions there. And I might be able to squeeze in one more Junk Journal Club before the end of the year, before they close the doors. It's going to be a sad day for everyone. But we've got a couple of good online stores here in Adelaide, so it's just a matter of working their policies to your best advantage. If you have to spend $40 for free postage, hey, I can do that. But you have to investigate what you're buying and and do what you have to do to keep your craft stash up. Stosh. That was a cross between stock and stosh and stash. There I go. Ah, dear me. You've got to keep your stash up, don't you, girls and boys? Okay, let's put something on this one. Let's make this a ready-to-use card. So there's the 3 I've made with you now. And I'll bring the others down in a minute and line them all up, make them look gorgeous. Put that up there. Now I'm just sort of sitting here dithering away, tidying up a little bit, trying to work out what I'm going to put on this little card to make it a focal point. That one or this one? This one, I think. I really, really do like that one. Now, I have got some round stickers that go with these papers. Let's have a look at these. Oh, they're nice. I do like the swan. Will it go on there, though? Will it match? Will it do the matchy-matchy thing? I don't think so. Where did I put the other two? Okay, over here. It will match the lavender one, so let's use that. Now, I don't want to put that all the way down yet because I had a little piece of... Oh, no, it's a little envelope. I could put that in there. And it wouldn't matter. Okay, let's put that down there. Use my little envelope to put up in that corner. Fabric glue. Take the little flap of glue off. Get my little pin from my cushion. I made the mistake of plunging this into glue a few days ago and putting it straight back in my cushion, into my little shoe, and it had glue on the end, so it stuck. Now I'm going to make sure that this is all stuck down because sometimes you don't want them flapping around on your journal pages. Don't need a lot of this glue, thank goodness. Icky. I got glue. Beautiful. Now I need a word somewhere, and I've got words here, if I can pick them up. Now I think I'm going to put believe in there. Double-sided tape. Now I don't need the palette knife at the moment, so that can go away. That I need, tweezers I need, scissors I need. Okay. All right, let's cut this word out. I'm sitting here trying to work out how I can copy this. It's a piece of text book paper, and the center has been, maybe that is, it's been copied, but I would have to do original because I don't have a printer anymore. So if I did that and I put it on the Brother label maker, might look something similar to that. I'll have to give that a shot. Okay, and I think the word believe, can I squeeze it under there? No. I stuck it down too well. All right. So something very simple and very easy to make. So if you want to do your own journaling cards, it's as simple as that I've done. There are two ways. You smother your card in glue, tear up your little pieces of paper and collage it, or not. You can just smother your card in glue again and put it down, or the easiest way, if you're going to do the whole thing like I've done here, is to use your double-sided paper. Now, sometimes it's called jack paper, and other times it's just mounting paper. This is the bag that I picked up. That's mounting film A4, pack of 20. I didn't get 20, I only got 10, but it's by House of Paper. So it's very, very easy to use. You can also get it in rolls about yay big. They stand about 6 inches tall. So keep your eye out for it. It is well worth the effort of having. Okay, so there's the 3 cards we did just now. These are ones that I've done before. Little shoe, you're in the way. And there's the collage ones as well. So thank you very, very much for being with me while I've been fiddling around here. I thought I'd do some before I turned the camera on, and I'm getting closer to the microphone. I put something in the wrong box and it's too small. Come out, wherever you is. Got it. Okay, so while I'm chatting here, I'm putting things away. I'm being orderly. I've got a housing inspection in 3 days' time, so, you know, the craft room has to be tidied up and made to look pretty again, because at the moment it isn't very pretty. It's all over the place. But anyway, my darlings, I will catch up with you in the next video. I'm getting my hands in the way here, so I just thought I'd move them out. But I do hope you've liked this, and if you do this yourself, why don't you make a little video and pop it up? I'm talking to 2 ladies who live in Renmark that don't do videos. You know who you are. I love you both. Love everybody else too. Catch you later. Bye-bye.